Hello and welcome back to the Click360 video tutorial series. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about what some of the mentor's responsibilities are when it comes to scoring the apprentice and following up on any of their progress. All right, so starting out, you see I'm logged in as one of our demo mentor users here. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to either go to competencies or goals. It depends based on what type of work process and tracking style your particular organization and apprentice are following. So I'll just go ahead and start with competencies and go from there. So when you click that, you'll see a handful of names here. Should be just about anybody that reports to you, as well as it'll show your icon here that's fully completed and scored. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start with our apprentice John here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to his name, click score, and you'll see it pops up with John in his mechatronics technician basic fitter focus work process here. And you'll see a couple of these additional competencies that he's working towards completing. So when, let's just say John here has been putting in work on his communicates and works well within a team environment competency, just going to go ahead and click in there, and now you'll see that it's populated with a handful of statements. We got 7 on this one that John needs to demonstrate full competence with as part of his apprenticeship. And so you'll see like reliably follows the instructions of others. Once we feel like John has comfortably demonstrated his skill with that, we can score him. For the most part, we're saying that this is complete when you give them a 5. So I would just follow down that list as the apprentice completes any of these statements that relate to their progress. So once we know that they are willing to ask questions, not fully understood, just keep clicking. And then you can submit this as a partial just by clicking submit with the rest of these not scored yet. And when you do that, you'll see over here in the scored tab that now that competency is here, but we're able to still go in there and make updates as needed. So if you just click on this one again and then follow that edit button here, you'll see we're able to pick up where we left off and continue to score further as progress is made on this particular competency. So that's what we're talking about when it comes to the mentor on the competency-based work process styles. So now let's just go ahead and jump into goals real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into our precision machinist work process occupation that we have for John. And you'll see from one of our previous videos, we were tracking some hours on his bench work. And so from here, you're able to see the progress to goal, and once that hits that 100% mark or greater, you're able to then come in as the mentor and click this score button. And what you'll do from here is you'll be able to include any kind of comments that you want as far as like if you need to remark anything about how they got to that number, as well as give them a quantitative score here. For the most part, we'd suggest that if they've clocked the hours successfully and are at their goal, we just give them a 5 and press submit. And then that's the process that you would go through for the rest of these as well. It's just as they're completed, you're able to see them hit 100% of their goal. And then you're also able to, when the time, we would save this step for the end of the apprenticeship, but you'd be able to come in here and close the goal as complete, and that would get this off of here and just totally shut. But that kind of depends on what kind of work process you're using and what kind of progress you'd like to be seeing on the system here. But that's the majority of what the mentors are responsible for in Click360 with these apprenticeships. So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.